And I'm back with another Xbox 360 game for all of you. And this time, it's Jeopardy for the Xbox 360. I'll just go ahead and play. Jeopardy was created in 1963 by Murphy Grove. Yeah. This is Jeopardy!
Jeopardy!
There's the Jeopardy audience.
Please welcome our contestants.
That's me.
Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy,
Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round.
One daily double in one of the six categories that are about to come up. Let's see what they are.
These categories. A Billion Reasons.
Okay.
Shakespeare. Stars and their roles. Thomas Paine said, "Sounds like do, re, mi, etc." And divide and conquer. All right, let's get back
Divide
into
and
this.
conquer for
Player
2 more.
It's 27 divided by 3. Player 1.
What is 9?
You get to pick again,
400.
Player 1. 121 divided by 11 equals this. It's Player 1.
What is 11? Divide and conquer for 600.
We return to you. Negative 72 divided by negative 9 equals this.
What is 8?
Okay, Player 1. Good.
Okay.
Please.
800. Answer there, daily double.
It's the daily double.
And since it's early in the game, I'll make it a true
You are
daily
in the
double.
lead right now. How much are you going to wager, Player 1? And the daily double clue. 252 divided by 4 equals this.
What is 63?
You have maintained your lead. We
All right,
return
and
to
let's
you,
finish
Player
it up.
1. 1252 divided by 4 equals this. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is 313?
That's right. Way
And
to
I
go.
ran right through that one. I have $3,400 as a result. A billion reasons for 200.
Let's take it over to Jimmy.
Abraham Lincoln began appearing on billions and billions of pennies in this year, the 100th anniversary of his birth.
Yes, Player 1.
Okay, what year was Abraham Lincoln born? What is 1899?
No.
No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Is that light on this wall, despite the fact that this light is
Player 2.
close to this wall, that light
That's right.
1909. Oh, okay.
Player 2. You're in command of the board.
Billion
as
reasons
we
for
continue,
4.
right? According to its website, this chain serves more than 1 billion finger-licking good chicken dinners annually.
degrees Kelvin. Okay.
Okay, Player 1.
What is KFC?
Yes.
A billion reasons for 6.
Okay, let's get back. Forbes magazine has estimated that this comic book boy is worth $24.7 billion.
There are daylight lights outside. The rest of the lights
Comic book boy is worth 24.7.
Using an outdoor daylight light inside.
Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is Richie Rich?
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. A billion
You
reasons
again,
for 8.
Player 1. The only event the Time Almanac has listed under the heading 4.5 billion BC is this formed. Here's what we were looking for. Earth.
Earth, okay. Let's finish up the category.
Player 1. This eccentric billionaire formed an aircraft company in 1934 to design racers. Here's what we were looking for. Howard Hughes.
Howard Hughes, okay. Let's go somewhere else.
Player 1. Choose again.
Sounds like Do Re Mi for 2.
A Katharine Hepburn memoir. Yes, player 1.
What is me?
Yeah!
Do Re Mi for 400.
You get to pick it. It's a long, long way to go to this 20th letter of the Arabic alphabet. It's player 3.
Fa? That's right.
Player 3, make a selection, please,
600.
as we continue. Bangladesh produces about 60,000 metric tons of this a year. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is T?
All right.
Okay. Let's go with
Player
800,
1.
please.
Double talk phrase that followed ooh in the title of a 1973 album by the Faces.
What is La La?
Let's hear it, player 1.
That'll take me up to 5,800 now.
Player 1. It's Spanish for sun.
What is Soul?
Okay, player 1. Yes.
6,800 now. 3
Select
categories to go. Stars and their roles for 2.
She was magazine editor Miranda Priestley, who fiendishly wore Prada. Player 1.
Who is Anne Hathaway?
Oh.
No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
It's okay though. Can't get them all correct.
Here's what we were looking for. Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Alright, let's try again.
Player 1. He was Julian Kay, an American gigolo. We're talking about Richard Gere.
Richard Gere. 600?
Player 1. In 2005, this actor walked the line as Johnny Cash. Player 1.
Who is Joaquin Phoenix?
You are correct.
Okay, 800 please.
You again, player 1. He was
1.
Charlie Chaplin in a 1992 biopic. We're talking about Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr., okay.
You get to pick. He was Heathcliff to Merle Oberon's Kathy in 1939's Wuthering Heights.
Never saw Wuthering Heights.
The correct response is Laurence Olivier.
Okay.
Player 1, choose again.
Thomas Paine said for 2.
The crisis number 1 begins. These are the times that try men's these. Yes, player 1?
Or souls?
That's it.
Okay. Thomas Paine said for 4.
Player 1. The fate of Charles I hath only made these individuals more subtle, not more just. It's player 2.
Popes?
No.
No.
Sorry. Any other
Well, it's
takers?
50-50, so I'll give it a try.
Player 1?
Who are thieves?
Sorry.
No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player 3.
Who are kings? Okay, there we go.
Player 3, start us.
Shakespeare for 2.
This title queen uses an asp, a poor venomous fool, to kill herself.
Cleopatra.
Let's hear it, player 1. Right.
Thank you.
All right, this moneylender asks, hates any man the thing he would not kill? Here's the response we were looking for. Shylock.
Who the heck is Shylock?
Player 1, he uses the word assassination for what he plans to do to Duncan.
Like that.
Okay, player 1.
Alright. Shakespeare for 800.
Select again. Women in this king's play include Catherine, wife to the king, later divorced, and Anne, maid of honor, later queen.
Henry VIII.
Okay, player 1.
Alright, and let's finish up Shakespeare.
Player 1. Characters in this play include the charming Rosalind and the sardonic Jaques.
Huh. I don't know that one.
Okay, player 2.
Player 2 says 12th night, and that is wrong.
Anyone else?
Well, I may as well just guess, since I
It's
left with
player
50-50. What is...
Oh, as
Romeo-
you like it.
Oh,
Yes.
I was about to say Romeo and Juliet, but that would have been wrong.
Player
Thank
1,
you.
back to you for our next selection. No man was a warmer
Thomas
wisher
Paine
for
for 6.
reconciliation than myself before the fatal 19th of this month, 1775. We're talking about April.
800.
Please pick. In The Rights of Man in 1791, Paine wrote, "The cause of the rebellion in this country is that of the whole world." Yes, player 3?
Russia?
Nope.
No, it's not Russia.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Oh, pardon me.
We're talking about France.
France. Okay,
And here's
last
the
one.
$1,000 clue. This basic document is the property of a nation and not of those who exercise the government.
And that would be
Here's the response we were looking for. The
the
Constitution.
Constitution.
Okay, we have player 2 in third place.
Alright, that takes us to the end of the Jeopardy round, and that got close to $10,000.
Who's
I'm the only one with money going into Double Jeopardy.
$1,000 in these categories?
And let's take a look at the categories for the Double Jeopardy round.
Oscar winners of yore. Under the Sea.
See in quotation marks.
Archipelagos. Science.
Hmm.
Historic women.
And
Shakespeare's
Shakespeare.
characters.
We're dealing with
A lot
Shakespeare
of clues,
again,
a lot
eh?
of categories, player 2.
Science for
Make us-
4.
It's the weakest of the 4 basic forces, but it's strong enough to keep the moon orbiting the Earth.
Gravity.
It's player 1.
And that takes me right to $10,000.
Player 1,
Under the Sea
you
for
start.
4.
We're flying past 10,000 feet on our way to this. The altitude we'll maintain en route, 35,000 feet. Yes, player 1?
What is cruising?
Correct.
Okay, C for 400 for 800.
Let's go over to Sarah.
Ledger lines are for notes that don't fit on the 5-line staff, like this note that can be shown 1 line below the treble staff or 1 line above the bass staff.
What is middle C?
Middle C.
Okay,
Yeah.
player 1. You got it.
Okay.
Please pick the modern Hebrew and Arabic
Yeah.
alphabets. Consist only of this type of letter.
Yeah, sure.
What is a consonant?
It's player 1.
Okay. 1600.
Player 1.
Answer there, one of the 2 daily doubles.
Answer.
Oh, yes? I'll be right there.
The first of the daily doubles. You are in first place.
Okay,
Decide on your wager,
I
player
will go
1.
for... I'll go for 2,600.
Here is your daily double clue. It's the South American national capital city that fits the category.
What is Caracas?
Congratulations,
Yes.
you're still in first, player one.
That takes me to
We
15,000.
return to found in South Africa in 1905. This 3,106 carat diamond went to Amsterdam for cutting. Here's what we wanted. The
Cullinan diamond.
Player one, back to you.
Okay,
for
science for
so
8.
much. Here's Jimmy to start us off.
A cubic inch of material contains 1,000,000 billion of these, each with protons and neutrons in its nucleus.
Let's hear it, player one.
What are molecules?
No.
Nope. Down to 14,200.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player two.
Quarks?
That's not it.
No, that's not right.
Any other takers? Okay, player three.
Atoms.
Nice.
That was it. So player 3's back on the board.
All right, let's get back into this.
Science
Player
for
three
1200.
has control. Changes in the tropospheric layer of this are what give us weather. It's player one.
What is the atmosphere?
Good.
Science for 1600.
A lot of clues. To test deep water structures, wave tanks generate waves, wind, and this water flow, from the Latin for running. Here's what we wanted. Current.
Current.
Player one, back to you. The name of this 8th element is from a Greek word meaning sharp.
Player
Yes,
2.
player two.
Hydrogen? No. Minus 4,000.
Any other takers?
It's 50-50.
Yes, player one.
What is potassium?
Sorry.
No.
Anyone else?
So that
want to
means
hazard
it's
a guess on
oxygen.
this? Okay, player three. Right.
So that lets me player 2 to 2,800.
All right, let's get back into this.
Historic
Player
women for
three
400.
has control. This Secretary of State, whose first name is from a musical term, had originally planned to be a concert pianist. Let's hear it, player one.
Who's Condoleezza Rice?
Right.
Yep. There we go.
A lot of clues. Shortly after her disappearance, her publisher, husband George Putnam, released Last Flight, containing her diaries. It's player one.
Who's Amelia Earhart?
Yeah, you're right. Player one, the Moses of her people. She helped hundreds of slaves escape along the Underground Railroad.
Who's Harriet Tubman?
Player one,
Okay, 1600.
player one. She met her beloved teacher Anne Sullivan in 1887. Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Helen Keller? Okay, and let's finish it up.
Please. This first American woman in space heads a company geared to girls who are interested in science and math.
Who is Sally Ride?
It's player one. Yep,
Ran right through that one. Unfortunately, she's no longer alive.
player one.
In any case, I'm at 19,400. Shakespeare's characters for 4.
There's something in his soul o'er which his melancholy sits on brood is said of this title character.
Player
It's
2?
player two.
Macbeth?
Sorry, that's...
No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Yes, player one.
Who is Othello? No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player three.
Hamlet.
Good for you.
Player 2, why are you even on the
Clues,
show?
A lot of categories.
Shakespeare's
Player three.
characters
Make us
for
a Friar John gets quarantined. So he never delivers that really important letter that this friar wrote to Romeo. Okay, player one.
Was Friar Tuck?
Sorry.
No.
Anyone else
Starting to
want to
lose
hazard a
some
guess
money
on this?
now.
Here's the response we were looking for. Friar Lawrence.
Friar Lawrence.
Select again.
1,200. Answer there, the other daily double.
Answer. The other daily double.
And here's any or all at 3,200.
Player
It's
three.
going for
Give us a word.
1,050. Alright, here's the
Is
clue.
your daily double clue. She's in Troy when she tells Pandorus, "Go hang yourself, you naughty mocking uncle."
Cressida,
All right.
and he got it right.
Player three. Pick again.
Shakespeare for 16.
This man boasts, "He that knows better how to tame a shrew, now let him speak." Here's what we wanted. Petruchio.
Petruchio.
Player three. Pick again.
Shakespeare for 2,000.
The appropriately named Servilius is a servant to this title guy of Athens. Here's the response we were looking for. Timon.
Or Timon.
Player
Anyway, we
three.
have two
You pick
categories
again.
left. Oscar winners of your for
John Ford directed this verdant 1941 winner about a Welsh mining family.
I'll try it.
Yes, player one?
What is How Green Was My Valley?
Correct.
Yeah, there we go. Oscar winners of
All
your
right,
for
let's. Greer Garson survives a Luftwaffe attack and the annual flower show as the title misses in this film. We're talking about Mrs. Miniver.
Mrs. Miniver, okay? 1,200, please.
You again, player
Jimmy
one. Stewart as Buttons the Clown upstages Charlton Heston in this three-ring affair from 1952. Yes, player three?
The greatest show on
That's
earth.
correct.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I didn't ring it.
All right, let's get back into this. Player three.
1600.
Alcoholic Ray Milland is reminded that one's too many and 100's not enough in this film.
I've never even heard of a lot of these movies.
We're talking about Lost Weekend.
Lost Weekend is what we need.
Player three. Choose again.
2,000.
Gregory Peck gets the scoop on anti-Semitism in this film adapted by Moss Hart. Here's the correct response. Gentleman's Agreement.
Gentleman's Agreement.
Player
One category
13,
left.
player three.
Archipelagos for 400.
Sitka is the largest city in this state's Alexander Archipelago. Yes, player one?
What is Maine?
That's not it.
No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player three.
Alaska?
That's correct.
That was it. Alaska.
Player three. You pick again, please.
Archipelagos for 800.
In 1965, the Cook Islands became self-governing in free association with this country that provides for their defense. Here's the correct response. New Zealand.
New Zealand. 1,200 now.
Please pick again, player three. This Scottish archipelago is famous not only for its ponies, but also for a breed of dog. Let's hear it, player one.
What is the Terrier Islands? What are the Terrier Islands? No, that's not right. I'm down to 17,000.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Yes, player 3.
Player 3 says the Shetland Islands.
Right.
That was right. Alright, 7,050.
Player 3, back to you. This Pacific Island country is named for a British sea captain, not Happy Days producer Gary. We're talking about Marshall Islands.
Well, we know that player 2 is not going to be around for Final
Now
Jeopardy.
let's take a look at that $2,000.
Last clue for $2,000.
This Portuguese archipelago once served as a stop for the treasure galleons returning to Spain from America.
Player 3.
Let's hear it, player 3.
Azores.
That's right, way to go.
9,050 for player 3. Player 2
Only
is minus
two of you
4,400, so she won't be around for Final Jeopardy. And I have 17,000, so it's not a runaway because player 2
We've
has
got Final
9,000.
Jeopardy round here for
Final
you.
Jeopardy category coming up.
This
Now our
category.
Final Jeopardy category today
Famous
is
names.
famous names.
What are you going to wait?
I'm gonna go with 3,000.
Now it's time for the Final Jeopardy clue, and here it is. In the 19th century, he created a new type of reference work, a dictionary named from the Greek for treasury.
Who is Noah Webster? I don't know if that's right or not, but we're gonna find out.
What did you say?
Player 3 said
And
Peter
this correct
Roger, and
response
he's
was
right.
how much?
79.55. That takes him to
What
17,005,
did you put as your
and
response?
I put down Noah Webster
And that-
instead.
This makes you our new
So,
champion.
unfortunately, I'm going to have to do a redemption for this game. And I'll see
Thanks
you
for
all
playing,
for that
everybody.
redemption soon.